Hi guys, it's your girl Blinks and I'm back with another video. This video we'll be talking about the 2020 election and weed. I'm not a political person at all. I don't know much about politics. All I know is right from wrong. And if you have any sense of humility, common sense, or even empathy, you can agree with me on being very tired of Agent Orange in office. And next year we'll be voting for another president, I hope. Also, if you support Orange 45, then you can unsubscribe from my channel. I don't want that kind of support. Thank you. The relationship between legal weed and the USA has been estranged for decades, years. Starting from JFK, who allegedly smoked 3 blunts, Bill Clinton, who didn't inhale, George Bush basically admitting he smoked a little something. Of course, the pictures of young Barack Obama smoking. It seems to be somewhat of an inconsistency of what a president's relationship to cannabis should be. Considering that it's been federally legal since the 1930s, marijuana legalization is starting to look different. The marijuana legalization has been the talk of the political climate through the United States for some time now, which is causing some candidates to become more vocal about their views on the marijuana's place in law enforcement, medicine, and American culture. Cannabis hasn't had this kind of political focus since Richard Nixon's presidency. While everything Orange 45 says literally changes every day, you can look up his tweets to see how he feels about it. I don't feel like telling you. But if you're like me and have anything about Donald and Trump blocked on Twitter, then you won't see anything. But beginning with the first presidential candidate, Bernie Sanders. He is running again after an email announcement made on February 18, 2019. To his supporters, Sanders laid out his policies, including universal health care access, free college tuition, and ending the war on drugs. Sanders has had a long history of supporting policies and being vocal about decriminalization and rescheduling cannabis. Sanders placed marijuana legalization in a list of radical ideas that he believes Americans would support, alongside a $15 minimum wage, regulating large banks, and expansion of Social Security. Moving on to Senator Elizabeth Warren. Since making her announcement on February 9, 2019, Warren has continued to be a fierce critic of Wall Street and serious proponent of ending the opioid epidemic. She also spoken about the possibility of medical cannabis being an alternative to opioid-based pain treatments. Throughout Trump's presidency, Warren has also been critical of Trump's lack of commitment to protect states that have legalized the use of cannabis. She filed a bill that would ensure that federal government would not interfere with marijuana legal states. Moving on to Democratic California Senator Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris joined the presidential race and bid for the party's nomination on January 27th, announcing her run on ABC's Good Morning America. Harris served as a California Attorney General and San Francisco District Attorney before becoming the second African-American woman to serve in the Senate, where she's been a supporter of policies such as expanded health care access, affordable housing, and marijuana legalization and decriminalization. Harris became involved in a cannabis-related controversy referred to as Reefergator or Snoopgate in social media. During a February 11, 2019 appearance on The Breakfast Club radio program, her comments were interrupted to mean she smoked cannabis during college while listening to the music of Snoop Dogg and Tupac, to which social media users pointed out that both artists hadn't released music by the time Harris had graduated from college. Both The Breakfast Club hosts defended Harris, and Vice Senior Politics Editor Harry Cheadle dismissed the scandal as the dumbest story of the year. Now moving on to Democratic New Surgery Senator Cory Booker. Booker jumped into the 2020 race on February 1st. Booker has been extremely vocal about criminal justice reform and marijuana legalization, addressing both issues in his first radio interview after announcing that he would run for president. In August of 2017, Booker announced his introduction to the Marijuana Justice Act in live Facebook video. in which he said that the failed war on drugs has locked up millions of nonviolent drug offenders, especially for marijuana-related offense, at an incredible cost of lost human potential, torn apart families and communities, and taxpayer dollars. Moving on to Democratic New York Senator Kirsten Gillibrand. Gillibrand is also vying for the party's presidential nomination, announcing her candidacy on January 15th during an appearance on Stephen Colbert's The Late Show. Gillibrand has been pushing policies such as expanded health care access, universal paid family leave, and challenging the culture of sexual harassment and assault in politics and the military, all while advocating for more women in politics. She's also been critical of the pharmaceutical industry for opposing the legalization of marijuana. Like Sanders and Harris, Gillibrand co-sponsored Booker's Marijuana Justice Act, announcing her support on a live Facebook video with Booker when they discussed reforming the criminal justice system through marijuana legalization. You know what's crazy is that I didn't realize how many women and people of color are running for president. Nice to see the diversity headed to the most powerful chair in the nation. Excuse me. I'm not going to tell you who to vote for. The reason to vote for them. Bernie Sanders. I'm just saying, please use your brain, because it's a strong possibility Agent Orange could be in the White House for another 4 years, and I wouldn't know what to do. I feel like the nation would just implode on itself. We would just, I don't know what would happen. We would go crazy. It would be like the apocalypse without zombies. I don't know, but we cannot let this man run and win another 4 years. We can't let him win, guys. It's not good for the nation at all. And I just ask that you vote for anybody. Anybody. I don't really care. The people I named, the people that I haven't named, who's running, I don't care. Just vote for anybody but Donald Trump, please. Because we can't, guys. We can't do this. But pick the very best one for marijuana legalization. They might just help out your state and your state with legalization, so you can be over there to smoke and talk with me when I do my intros. But if not, I'm sorry. But if you like this video, give this video a thumbs up, please, and thank you. And if you have something to say, put it in the comments below. And if you are new, you might as well hit the subscribe button, and right next to that button is a bell button. You hit that so you can know every time I upload. And like always, I will see you, or you will see me /hear me next time. Bye.